Coming up in this video.
It's so weird. Paranormal activity for sure.
Set that off. What was that?
I'm not crying, you're crying. Alright, well soon we'll both be, because these 30 scary videos are crying me to sleep. Number 30, the last one. This is a video reenactment based on actual events. YouTube channel True Horror Stories POV shares this dramatization of a food delivery gone wrong. As she is delivering food to someone familiar late at night, she hears something unusual. All goes well with the delivery until...
Thanks. Okay, bye. Okay. Kasih review. Bye.
Luckily, this woman finally lets her in.
Babe, sorry. Boleh, aku tunggu mama kau boleh? Masuk.
She goes to call her husband, but her phone is dying. She asks the woman to use her charger, and the woman sends her into the next room. That's when this happens. What did she see? What was that pure terror? This is not your average Uber Eats, but I think maybe the ghoul was just waiting impatiently on their order. Number 29. Ghost on the road. This dangerous road has seen a lot of accidents and loss of life. Redditor S2RDIN17 shares this security footage of what appears to be a ghost on the road. After the apparition disappears, a motorcycle accident occurs, drawing emergency services to the area. Was the ghost there to warn the victim? Did it cause this accident to happen? Or is this just lens flare? I think it probably is just lens flare, as it seems to move with the biker as he drives down the road. But based on what happened next, I do agree that it seems a bit sinister. Number 28. Pekong. Every culture has different ghost legends. YouTuber Adi Ryono shares this Indonesian legend captured on camera.
Marah, mun kurang jelas. Coba jelas boleh. Demma apel-apel tang botang ayo pegak raju pocong dia.
Some are saying this is a pokong. I think it very well could be.
Mayo. Apa dia?
But in order to confirm this, someone will have to get closer to investigate. Not it. Number 27. Danvers State Hospital. Located in Massachusetts, Danvers State Hospital and its patient cemetery was renovated into an apartment building, but the cemetery remains. YouTube channel Grim Life Collective visits, and while they don't come across any paranormal activity, their tour is revealing.
It's really nice to see that they've turned this into what it is now. Basically, breathe fresh life into this building.
They explain what the place was originally like.
As with all these old asylums from the turn of the century, they had a major problem with overcrowding. And once the main part of the hospital filled up with patients, they started putting patients up in the attic as well as downstairs in the basement.
Considering this sad history, I'm dying to know what's up in this attic.
You see a ladder that goes up to the actual attic itself. I'm so tempted to go up there, but we can't.
No luck. After touring the asylum turned apartments, the team visits the patient cemetery.
The thing that we're gonna do is walk down the hillside over to those markers with all the names of the people that are buried here.
The list is endless.
These are the 3 monuments. It says, "Here rest former patients of Danvers State Hospital."
This makes me wonder what sort of lives these patients led and how each of their lives ended. I hope their afterlife is better than what they experienced here. Number 26. Urbex in France. These urbexers are in for it. While exploring this unknown place in France, YouTube team Reboot de Terre 2.0 hears a strange unexplained sound.
Non mais les refs, le mieux je pense c'est qu'on rentre dans un bâtiment. Parce que là, wesh, vous avez entendu le bruit? Ah, vous avez entendu le cri. Voilà. C'est quoi? Je sais pas, c'est une femme qui a crié. Est-ce qu'ils ont entendu? Genre, voilà, j'ai entendu un cri de femme aussi.
A short time later, they think they've come across some pigeons making a bit of noise, but is that all this is?
Ouais, il y a des pigeons, Théma. C'est une éponge avec du sang. Voilà, ça y était pas ça. Ça, je vous jure, ça y était pas. Alrima? Arrête, Amine, wesh. Oh, sa grand-mère la pute, regardez.
The guys are laughing, but I don't think that would be my reaction to this. It sounds to me like a gong or something. A moment later, as the guys are still laughing, something dark appears to lunge from the upper window before disappearing. None of the guys notice in the moment though. Did you see that? Does this mysterious dark figure have anything to do with that strange noise from earlier? I'll let these guys find out on their own time, if they ever stop laughing. Personally, I'd be terrified exploring this place. Number 25, Ghost of a Woman. This abandoned university is haunted by the ghost of a woman, and the YouTube team, Zona Paranormal Veracruz, is here to hear her story. A high-pitched wailing is heard down a hallway.
Bing. ¿Dónde estás? Asómate, güey. Se acabó de asomar, güey. Ay, la madre, güey, sí está bien dentro, güey.
Although the guys go to investigate, they find nothing. But later, outside the building, they hear it again.
Oye, salió del vidrio, ¿no?
Les dije que era un demonio, güey. Les dije, esa madre van a desatar las cosas y no está bien, güey.
What is that? It doesn't sound human to me. Personally, I don't think it's a ghost. I think it's something much scarier. Maybe a skinwalker? What do you think is going on here? Number 24, Jinn. As you may or may not know, Jinn are said to inhabit caves, graveyards, deserted places, and darkness. YouTuber Hassan Barbar is in the cave of the Jinn, and he is clearly unwelcome. After that greeting, Hassan either falls in or is pushed into an overhanging rock. He exits the cave and, up on a hill, spots a human.
شو هذا؟
What's he doing here? As he approaches the man, an evil laugh is heard, and the mystery man disappears.
مين انت؟ مين انت؟ بسم الله الرحمن. تعال تعال تعال تعال تعال تعال. بسم الله الرحمن.
He looks for him but doesn't find him. As he's looking, this happens.
بسم الله. هيك اوضح اخوان. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. استعرفك بالله لا ترمي حجر.
Although he doesn't encounter the man or the jinn, it seems to me like it's all the better. I doubt it would be a positive meeting. Number 23, paranormal first date. This couple has a great first date story. Redditor Sage Tracer says that he and his girlfriend encountered this on their first date in New Mexico.
Recording it now.
It's so weird.
What the fuck? It's still swinging.
Paranormal activity for sure. Cause look, it's even twisting now.
Yeah, what the fuck?
This was captured at the community center, and the Redditor has heard of some other unusual activity occurring there.
I'm not just seeing this, right?
No.
You're just... What the... There's a bright light in the middle there.
Oh my god. Oh my
Oh god, it's got a friend.
I think we should go.
Oh my...
Daniel, catch your yaman.
While some are skeptical, saying the Redditor could have pushed it and run out of frame, others think the swing is self-propelled. This seems very strange to me too. I don't think it's just the wind or something like an uneven chain. I think we're witnessing a ghost child having a great time at the park. Number 22, confronted by a demon. If you're going to investigate a haunted prison, beware. The spirits here aren't locked up, they roam free. YouTuber Mo Sargi found that out firsthand when he was confronted by a demon in this abandoned place. As he's exploring his section of the prison, he hears something on the other side.
Angelo? Was that you? No, I'm over here.
Here's what he saw moving. He continues his tour of the place and then hears this terrible sound on his walkie-talkie. When he gets upstairs, he finds the paired walkie-talkie, only it's turned off.
Power on. 16.
Yo, that is the weirdest thing ever. What in the actual...
That's too creepy. Later, Mo enters this haunted prison cell, and that's when he's confronted by something unseen. What was in that cell with Mo? My guess is a convict who's been sentenced to life and afterlife, and it seems to me he wants to take you down with him. Number 21, UK's most haunted. Spending the night in the UK's most haunted house is a scream. YouTube team TFG Bro experiences plenty of terror on their overnight investigation here. Sometimes it's the guys playing jokes on each other.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? That was one of you.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that was me.
Other times it's for real.
Can you get f***ing attic, bro? No!
The bell downstairs, fam. You did not hear that.
No. Bro, it went off. The bell went off. It was bare loud. You got over.
A loud creak resounds. Is somebody behind them?
What the f? What, bro? What? What?
I don't know, but something is for sure in the attic.
What the? What's that? Bro, yo, bro. Yeah, boys, it's time to go.
Another unexplained sound is heard.
That was Jay, man.
Nah.
Okay, that was you. Shh. Okay. Nah.
Joe, boys. Don't say you're scared. You're good.
They hear more noise, and this time they go to investigate.
What the f?
Animals?
I think we're done. I'm good. Yeah, sure. No, I'm done.
Turn that light on, bro. Yeah, man. He's brave.
When they check it out, they again hear a lot of crashing.
Yo! Fuck!
Yo! Oh my god! Nah. Yeah, open the van. Where are the keys? Open the van.
Once outside, they are still being haunted.
Just came off by itself. What was that?
I think I
What
caught
was
it.
that?
I think I caught
What
it.
was that?
Look at the plant pot. Look at the right of it.
Do you hear it?
Ramel, look. Look at the screen.
Look.
Now look.
Someone is taking the fucking piss.
Is someone mocking them? That's what some of these guys think, but I think they're actually being haunted, and I wouldn't dare re-enter to make sure. Number 20. Ruthin Jail. Built in 18th century Wales, Ruthin Jail is a prison with a haunted history. YouTube team Adelaide Haunted Horizons dares to lock themselves in to investigate. While communicating with the spirits using a REM pod, they capture a strange noise.
So were you from Ruthin?
Debbie's on it, which is good. All right.
It almost sounds like a ping pong ball bouncing. They continue touring the place, and that's when this gruff male voice comes over the camera. As the entire Adelaide team is women, I don't think this voice is one of them. I think instead, it's one of the jail's eternal prisoners. Number 19. Demon crying. Have you ever heard a demon cry? YouTuber Franco TV has, and he captured it on camera in this most terrifying place.
I never seen this before. There's something else on the...
What's there? You'll soon find out.
Look at this. It looks like somebody was trying to wipe this up with a napkin.
As he's examining the crown of thorns, he hears something.
Look at that. Listen.
Someone is here, and you sense that again while Franco is in the confessional booth.
Father? What was that noise? I just heard a noise outside.
That's when he starts to hear this soft wailing.
It was creepy, especially being inside that room. I felt like I was in a tight location. Listen. That sounds like the voices I heard last time.
Franco doesn't find what's crying, but when he continues through the church, he hears this.
Hola?
He goes to investigate and he scares himself.
It sounds like something completely fell. I don't know if it's one of these things from up here or what. Going back to the mausoleum. Oh my. Holy.
Even after he leaves, the demon remains.
I literally hear noises coming from inside the church. hear it? Listen.
This is legit some of the creepiest urbex footage that I've ever seen. I'm sure this church is haunted, but whether it's a demon or some lighter paranormal entity is anyone's guess. But from the sounds of it, it seems it's more likely a demon in my opinion. Number 18. It moves. The Willow doll is known to move on its own, and the YouTube team My Haunted Hotel captures the phenomena in this scary video. You can quite clearly see the doll shift in its box. Watch again. The guys watching on the security camera react.
Right, let me scroll back, hold on.
Oh my word.
Okay, now ready? Watch.
Is this doll possessed? That's my takeaway. And if I were these guys, I wouldn't get anywhere near it. Number 17. New heights. This scary footage is taking us to new heights. YouTube team BNT test their fate once again as they climb an antenna and catch a nap at the top. Almost as alarming as climbing up is the descent. This crazy feat leaves some viewers petrified and surprised that they weren't caught. I agree that this climb is amazing, but I don't think I'd have what it takes to get to the top. Just watching it makes my legs turn to jello. Number 16. The Jinn Door. While in search of the Jinn, YouTuber Adventures Jassim the Dark Knight hears a loud rustling.
Bismillah. La ilaha illallah.
He continues through the abandoned place, and that's when things come unglued.
La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. Bismillah.
When he doesn't find him, the Jinn takes a different tact.
لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق حصنت نفسي بلا إله إلا الله بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله.
Back in the main building, more noise is heard, and the source is still hidden from view.
لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
It's almost like it's taunting him.
يا جماعة وش اللي صاير هناك؟ لا إله إلا الله أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق.
When he breaks through the doors, he finds nothing, and as he continues, another door goes crazy.
وش اللي حرك الباب يا جماعة؟ بسم الله بسم الله بسم الله. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. حصنت نفسي.
Although he again finds nothing, he is confronted shortly after.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لا لا لا لا.
That last bit looks like a magic trick. Was the Jinn standing behind that door the whole time? The door that leads nowhere? I'm sure of it. If something was capable of this, it'd be a Jinn. Number 15. The Jinn Forest Wedding. Ever been invited to a jinn wedding? YouTube team Paranormal My crashes this one, and he pays witness to its drumming.
İstemiyorum. Şu an cin düğününü yakaladık.
Do you hear it? Listen again closely. That does sound like rhythmic drumming to me. I'm dying to see what this jinn wedding looks like. I hope he'll someday wander into that forest and capture some footage. It might be the first of its kind. Number 14. Witch makes contact. These abandoned ruins are home to more than just debris. YouTuber Dima from A Sip of Fear makes contact with a witch in this creepy place. The first bit of evidence occurs when one of his Steadicams captures movement. Before long, the door swings slowly open again. This happens again while Dima is speaking to the witch in the other room. Then, in another room, something starts shaking down the wardrobe. Dima hears it and goes to investigate.
Вы можете дать какой-то знак?
He checks behind and inside the wardrobe and finds nothing. He returns to the spirit box, but later hears movement again. And once again, nothing, but I think we all know who is causing this panic. It's the witch made immortal. Number 13. Rising. There are some images that haunt you. They just never leave. Here's one of them. Shared by YouTube channel, Interesting and Mystic Verses. This image is trending in the Russian-speaking YouTube community. The original source is unknown. The photo shows a woman in a white dress, long dark hair, levitating above a daybed in a dilapidated room. It's hard to tell if the figure is a living human or apparition. This could be a possession, or it could be something else entirely. I don't know where this image is from or what the context is. A reverse image search revealed that the photo has been online from as far back as 2015, but still I could not find the original source. If you've seen the footage somewhere, please share it in the comments, and together, we may just get to the bottom of this mystery. Number 12. Demon dolls. Is this sound coming from one of these possessed dolls? YouTube channel SS3 Paranormal shares this security footage of what sounds like a demonic gasp. That doesn't sound mechanical, but rather like a human. Some in the comments say it sounds like a child. While I don't hear that specifically, the channel documents these possessed dolls, and this is but a small piece of evidence, so I think that demonic gasp adds to its credibility. Number 11. Help needed. Submitted to the Chills Narrator subreddit by Rion Diz, this redditor wrote, "Can someone help me identify this? Let's watch their submission and see what they're talking about." A flying object seems to float across the screen. The consensus in the comments is that this is either a bug or a paper airplane, but I can assume that this Redditor thinks it must be something paranormal, such as an orb. What do you think that flying object was? Let me know in the comments. Number 10. The Gaines House. This Civil War era home served as a makeshift field hospital during the Battle of Mill Creek. The YouTube team Memphis Seekers of Paranormal visit the place, and as they're communicating with the spirits, they hear something.
It was like an old woman footstep, like a drag of the foot.
Meanwhile, they make contact with the spirits through a music box.
How do you know it's still on the property with you, or in that graveyard? Is that why you're still here?
That gave me the chills. To clarify things, the spirit speaks.
Speak through that. We can't catch the words out of there.
Yes, I did.
Okay, I figured that's what you were doing.
While they continue to interact, two things happen at once.
Bro, something grabbed my fucking pants.
You're shitting. All right, well, let me just say on that note, you're not allowed to hurt us.
That last music box reaction almost seemed to me like the spirits were taunting them. I'd probably call it a night, but the guys stay a minute more.
Ooh, dude, I got chill bumps.
I'm telling her, is he still stepping?
It's something. It's the noise was like a.
That's it. Now it's game over. Number 9. Music box. This paranormal device is being triggered at this cemetery, and it seems to be answering every question. The YouTube team, Pittsburgh Paranormal Hunters, receives confirmations from beyond the grave.
Story that we're talking about true. Music box, please.
Well, some might believe that's a fluke. How do you explain this?
Is this the woman who was burned in this furnace? Music box, please.
It seems to me like the spirit here is responding directly to the questions being posed, and if that's true, then she experienced a truly terrible demise. Number 8. Capture the devil. This isn't your average game of tag. YouTube team Wokaya Ross High Official attempts to capture the devil in this terrifying video. The creepy being is spotted on this sandy ledge, and equipped with a net, the men attempt to snatch him, but their attempt is in vain. They later find him again, creeping in the darkness, but instead of making another attempt, they run from him. They grab their net again and continue the hunt. But it seems the hunters are becoming the hunted. From far away, the creature looks almost like a bear to me. But up close, you can see it's not. In the end, they still have no luck catching it, so I guess we'll never know what the creature is, some unknown animal, or the devil himself. Number 7. Creepiest thing ever witnessed. The urban exploration YouTuber Adam Mark Explores has come across some seriously scary stuff during his career, but according to him, this is the creepiest thing he's ever witnessed in his life. While exploring this abandoned house, it appears that something unseen is trying to open the door to this room.
Hello?
He opens the door and finds no one inside. I can't think of any other explanation for this besides this place being haunted. What do you think is going on here? Let me know in the comments.
Hello?
Number 6. Hospital of Horrors. This Hospital of Horrors harms more than it heals. YouTube team Near Shadows follows their stalker's coordinates here, and they discover they're not alone.
That's fake, right? That's gotta be fake. That body.
Before they even check it out, they decide that it's fake. Without getting any closer, they continue, and they start hearing voices, but that's not the scariest part. It's what they're talking about that's frightening. They continue their tour and come across this spine-chilling note.
Oh, what the heck? Babe. Tell me this isn't ironic.
But when they or someone else trips the alarm, everything goes south. Is this Hospital of Horrors a setup, or is something dark and evil going on here? Personally, I don't think we should know. We might be getting ourselves in too deep. Number 5. Footsteps. You're not paranoid. Those are footsteps behind you. YouTube team Project Unknown encounters paranormal activity in Crescent Sanitarium, and it's getting closer.
Dude, again. It's coming from over there.
It's coming closer and closer. You hear that?
Dude, that's
like footsteps.
And then they see movement.
What's moving?
That was you earlier.
It says adventure. Yeah, this is an adventure.
It's making a noise.
Of course there was no light.
If someone's down there, please.
It's clear to me that spirits remain in the sanitarium, and I don't know what they're after, so this team better watch their backs. Number 4. House of Lost Souls. Many paranormal teams have visited the Octagon House in Circleville, Ohio. It is said to be one of the most haunted homes in the US. YouTube team Paranormal Quest joins the quest to uncover what has been plaguing the house all these years. While there, they capture several examples of paranormal activity.
Let me go on the other side of this because I know I'm going to walk forward and just take it out. Oh! It's a ghost.
It was.
Was that you?
That very clearly did sound like footsteps, and they didn't align with the guy's movements. Shortly after, on that same staircase, a cat ball goes off.
Set that off. What was that? That cat ball? Was it really? Yeah.
They replace the cat ball to see if it will be triggered again.
Like we were walking when we came back.
Yep. Just as we were.
You were first.
Well, you walked in first, and then you went for the EDI meter, and I walked past you.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm gonna collect the EDI.
All right, I'm coming this way.
They try again, walking heavier this time.
It's definitely flashing, but it didn't fall.
Although their heavy steps cause the ball to move and the light to go off, it doesn't fall. To me, that seems to indicate something paranormal did initially move it. What do you think is going on here? Number 3, something evil. This terrifying encounter with something evil leaves the YouTube team Explore a Lot reeling. As the team attempts to record the spirit's response, they hear something nearby.
Why do you want us to get out?
They're talking.
What?
Why are they talking?
No, I didn't hear talking. I heard a weird, like, that metal.
I didn't hear the talking, but even the recording device picked up that strange metal sound.
Why do you want us to get out?
They're talking.
It's just the metal sound.
Is it?
This picks up the metal.
Is something evil in this house with them? I don't know about evil, but I do believe they're not alone here. Number 2, Haunted Farm. We've seen a few videos capturing the happenings on CJ Fason's Haunted Farm. This one by YouTuber Chris Baird leaves me without a doubt that this place is haunted. During their investigation, they hear what sounds like footsteps.
Yes.
Later in the basement, this intriguing interaction is hard to believe.
And did you hear that? The timing of that.
Something like getting dragged and rolling across the floor.
Help me.
Help me.
But it's what happens in the attic that gives the team pause.
But relation, we're talking about the temperatures.
Oh my god!
Holy
Bro, it's nailed shut, now it's not?
Bro, that's nailed shut. How the did that open?
It doesn't even look like CJ is putting a lot of weight on this thing. So how did this happen? I think there's probably a reason no one will buy this farm, because I think this place is seriously haunted. I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe in the next 5 seconds? Because I upload 4 new scary videos every week. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. Number 1. Abandoned nursing home. This nursing home was left abandoned, similar to many of its former occupants. The YouTube team Exploring with Joe enters the clearly unsafe nursing home, and they soon find they have more to fear than these holes in the ground.
I was saying, that's upstairs, I know everything.
So I was inside the demolition right there. This is much bigger than it was.
Amongst the remnants of the place, they find a letter from Buckingham Palace.
Greenwich Cross, 1954.
The private secretary is commanded to convey an expression of the Queen's sincere thanks to Miss Hilda Ward Howard for her message of loyal assurance on the occasion of the...
In another room, they hear something move.
Bruv. What? Something's moving over there. Hear it? Yeah.
Can you come there?
Bruv.
They continue searching the room, but are again interrupted.
Look at the camera!
Yeah, I heard that. It seems to be over in that area.
Yeah.
The guys decide to turn off the light to welcome the spirit.
Just to show us that you're here.
Put the light on! Put the light on!
Calm down.
No, I'm going back over here.
She just dropped a piece of glass on the floor here.
It appears to me that as soon as these guys can no longer see, the demon reveals itself. What does this demon want from us? I don't know. And honestly, that's what's crying me to sleep tonight.